Hello and welcome back to Writing My Journey. It's been a little while since I put out a video. We've had a lot of sickness in my house. I've had a lot of migraine problems, so I haven't got a video out. Writing has kind of taken a back seat because of all of the sickness and illness, or all the stuff of life. But I have been writing. I am working on my podcast still, but I'm not putting it out weekly. It was just too much to try to keep up with 6 kids and illness and wintertime and schools closed because of weather, things like that. So I'm still working on my podcast, but I'm only putting it out whenever I have time at this point. I'm focusing more on trying to build my audience with Instagram right now, which was not originally my plan. So like I said, you're getting to see the trials that I'm going through of figuring out how to build this audience to be ready for my book launch. I have joined a writing group that's just a small group of about, I think there's 5 of us, that we just get on like a Zoom call once a week and are kind of encouraging each other and sharing our ideas. And I had them review my introduction and first chapter for my resolution book this last week. And they gave me a lot of good advice and they really enjoyed it. So that was encouraging. And now I have some things that I'm going to be working on for that. I am still trying to update the book that I did self-publish, that I put out. I had done it really quick. It was just really, I just try to get it out there and learn how to do the process. But there's more I want to share, and that was kind of some of the comments I got back from people who had read the book, is that they wish there was more to it and that I had dived into like certain sections more. And so that's what I'm working on. I'm working on diving into that a little more and just building that up slowly. It's kind of a when I get to it type thing also. The same thing with the depression book. I have it mostly wrote, still editing it. So I don't know why I'm having such a hard time editing it. I don't know. I think it's just because I feel like I want to make sure that I'm giving people good advice that is easy to follow when you're in the midst of depression. But when I'm in the midst of depression, I don't want to work on it or share anything. I just don't want to do anything with it. So then I'm always trying to work on it when I'm not in a season of depression. And so, I don't know. I guess it's just hard and a little bit of struggle to find that balance of, I don't want to sound like I'm preaching at them, like I know exactly what they should do in every situation. So, I don't know. I have it wrote, but editing it's just kind of a struggle. So I might just go ahead and have my friend who's working on editing, like she's trying to get a degree in it. I might go ahead and just send her what I have and see what she has for me and go from there. She's also willing to edit my resolution book, and so I'm working on editing through that right now, just a quick, my own edit. And I've had my group read through it and stuff to give me some feedback on changes. And then I'm going to send her that, hopefully over the summer, I'll be able to have that to her and she can be editing it. And then I found out there's I found out there's a Christian publishing house in my city that I did not know about previously, and I have found a connection to that, like someone I know whose sister works there and things like that. So they had said to just go ahead and send in my manuscript to them when I get it done, just to see. I really was planning to self-publish, but this is kind of an opportunity that feels like it's opened up and I want to check it out, see how it goes. I'm not sure if that's the direction I'll go or if I'll still self-publish it in like October when I was planning to, into September, probably October by the time I actually get it all done. But so that's an option, but I know that'll take longer because it'll take longer to actually publish it then, and so I'm not really sure. But that's an option I'm looking at, so now I'm trying to get it all done and get it edited quicker so that way I can get a manuscript to them so I can make that decision before I get to I want to publish in October. So that is what I'm doing. I don't know, how is your guys' writing journeys going? I hope you guys are working and making progress and not being overwhelmed with everything, kind of like doing everything that I said I wasn't going to do. Like, I wasn't going to get overwhelmed because I wasn't going to do everything at once, and I was just going to work on little things. And now I've got the blog and the podcast and Instagram and everything going. So I'm overwhelmed and I had to back off. So like I said, podcast is just kind of going out whenever it goes out. The blog is the only thing I'm putting out really on the blog right now is the transcript from the podcast when I put the podcast out. I'm not even doing shorts on my other YouTube channel. I should be, because those are easy and I should be putting something out there. But this week I did go, well, at the end of last week, I pre-set all of my Instagram posts to go out every day this week. And then I've just been trying to get at least one story up every day. Sometimes that's just sharing somebody else's thing, like, you know, some of the other pages I follow, if they have a good quote or something, I'll share it. But I'm trying to get out one of my own stories every day and then maybe also share a quote. So that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping that I can do the same thing this week, and where I sit down and I get all of this next week's Instagram post ready to go, so that way I don't have to worry on it every day of the week, you know. They haven't done well. They haven't got any real responses other than, you know, a few of my friends liking them and stuff. No one's really interacting and commenting on them, and so that's a little disappointing. But I also haven't been on Instagram on a regular basis, so I don't know if that's part of it, is just not getting pushed out there. So learning. So if you have tips on how you use Instagram or the things that work best for you, feel free to share them below. Let me know what you're working on and what struggles you're having or successes you've had since the last time I made a video. So we'll see ya.